Hello students, hope you and your family are doing fine. We are going through some tough time, but hope all things will turn out to be better. We have been doing chapters of social studies through lesson notes. Now, to make it more interesting, we are going to do a new chapter in civics, that is Introduction to Civics. But before starting with the new chapter, I want to clear some confusion of yours. Many of you all have been telling me that where are we going to write the history and geography question answers. I have mentioned in the footnote of the lesson notes that history question answers are to be done in a single line copy. That means in both the pages it will be a single line. But in geography question answers to be done in an interleaf copy. Interleaf copy means one side blank and another side line. The civics, what we are going to do today, the chapter, those question answers of that chapter we will do in the history copy. In that same history copy where you are writing the history question answers, you will write the civic question answers too. Now, let us start with the new chapter, that is Introduction to Civics. Before starting with the new chapter, I want to know what do you mean by the term civics. This is something new to you. Civics means it is the duties and responsibilities of us since we are living in a country. We are born in this country, so we have some duties and responsibilities. These duties and responsibilities are to be maintained in order to serve the country, in order to become a good citizen. So turn to page number 23 of your book, and the first thing it says, what is civics? Civics is our personal rights and duties. Since we are living in this country, we have some rights and duties. And these rights and duties is known as civics. Citizen, what does citizen mean? Citizen is the term that we use when we are born in a country and we legally belong to this country. Since we are born in this country, we have some rights and duties. Those rights and duties are said to be civics. And it shows also the working of the government. Now, we are going to do in detail what does civics mean. Civics means it is the person's rights and duties as a citizen. It studies the rights and duties of a citizen and how the government works. In knowing the civics, we must also know what is civic sense. Now, civic sense means social ethics. This is another new term, civic sense. It is the duty of an individual, that means it is the duty of us towards the society in order to keep our environment, our society and the country clean. We should always maintain cleanliness in the environment and in the society that we are living. We would also help others to do the same thing. Civic sense is the duty of an individual towards the society. It means keeping the roads, streets and public property clean. Because all these things we are using it. Since we are belonging to this country, all these properties are ours. So we have the responsibility of maintaining cleanliness of these properties. Civic sense also means following the law of the country and maintaining discipline in public places. Since we have to go, everybody of us have to maintain some laws, some rules in order to maintain discipline in public places. We cannot behave in any way we like because it is not our, we have to maintain, because it is the society that we are living. Other peoples are also living along with us. So we cannot shout anywhere, we cannot do any misbehavior in any place. abide by some rules and regulations. Civic sense begins with a fundamental understanding of keeping our surroundings neat and clean. I have already told you that we always have to maintain cleanliness in the environment because it's ours, we have to maintain so. Following traffic rules, standing in queues, proper discharge of garbage, etc. are some examples of cleanliness. As examples of civic sense, we have to maintain all these things. We have to follow traffic rules. Whenever we are driving on the roads or in the streets, we have to maintain those traffic rules. We have to see the traffic signals, then we have to drive it. We have to maintain all those things. Standing in queues, we cannot stand with others just like that. We always have to stand in queues and wait for our turn. We have to discharge garbage in proper dustbins. Those dustbins are kept over there for discharging. We cannot put the garbage here and there. It leads to untidiness, and that we cannot do. We belong to this country. The country is ours. We have to maintain cleanliness in the environment and in the society where we are living in order to become a good human being, in order for the cleanliness so that nothing misbehavior or nothing untidiness happens anywhere. Children should be taught civic sense from an early age because children are ones who are learning. So they should be taught civic sense from an early age so that they can use those civic sense and they also learn to behave properly and become a good human being, a good citizen of the country. Schools and homes are the best places for children to learn all those things. Children are the future of our country. So they should, where they should learn those things? They should learn from homes, from schools. Because if they learn from homes and schools, they would also apply those rules and maintain those disciplines and become a good human being, good citizen of the country. Children should be encouraged to mix with people of different religions and different backgrounds. They should be encouraged to mix with different people. Why? Because otherwise they would discriminate between people. That is not right at all. We should mix with people, we should know different cultures, different religions and respect those cultures and religions. The children should learn to respect other festivals and other people, so they would learn from at an early age how to respect others. Such children who are taught civic sense at an early age will grow up to be responsible citizens of the country. If they learn from an early age what is civic sense, they will respect others, they will maintain love and respect among other people, and they would become responsible citizens of the country. In this way, we can serve our country in a better way. So, till this we are doing today. Next day, we will continue with this chapter. Hope you will do fine, and please go through the chapter in order to get an idea of this new thing, civics, in your lesson. Thank you.